You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Tuesday the 11th of August, 2026. It is 51 days after the summer solstice. It is 42 days before the autumnal equinox. According to the Old Farmer's Almanac, the dog days in our region wrap up today. Their calculation is based on the average heat and humidity for our region, rather than on the traditional date governed by the rising of Sirius, the dog star. In today's episode, Birds in Flight, the Mayan calendar, Babe Ruth, Jackson Pollock, hip-hop's birthday, and Alex Haley. Today's forecast, mostly sunny, high near 89 degrees Fahrenheit, 31.7 Celsius. West wind 8 to 10 miles per hour. The sun rises today at 6:02 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 1:01 p.m. The sun sets today at 7:59 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 8:29 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 9:05 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes 17 seconds shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waning crescent phase and is 2% full at midday. The moon rises today at 4:23 a.m. and then it sets at 7:34 p.m. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 3:32 a.m., 3 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 9:56 a.m., 1 meter 49. In the afternoon, low tide, 3:35 p.m., 12 centimeters. At night, high tide, 10:09 p.m., 1 meter 80. In our shared realm of plants and animals, fall bird migrations are just getting underway. According to the migration dashboard of Cornell Labs Birdcast, 79,000 birds crossed Queens County on Sunday night, flying south-southwest at an average speed of 16 miles per hour and an altitude of 1,300 feet. Cornell has no data on which species were represented in this count, but it's clear many birds have begun their journeys south. Numbers will pick up as the migration season unfolds. Commemorations. Annals of Timekeeping. This day in 3114 BCE marks the beginning of the Mesoamerican long count calendar. On this day in 1929, Babe Ruth hit his 500th home run. He was the first baseball player to reach that milestone. He hit the homer in the second inning of an away game, facing the Cleveland Indians. Cleveland still beat the Yankees that day, 6-5. Babe Ruth's record would stand for the next 11 years. On this day in 1956, the abstract expressionist painter Jackson Pollock died in an automobile accident. It was 10:15 p.m. Pollock was behind the wheel, and he was drunk. He had 2 passengers, Edith Metzger and Ruth Kligman, with whom he was having an affair. As he sped down the country roads near his home in Springs, New York, close to Sag Harbor, the 2 women begged him to slow down, but he accelerated. He missed a curve and plowed his Oldsmobile convertible into a tree. Pollock and Metzger were killed instantly. Kligman survived. A sad end for a great artist, destroyed by alcoholism. Today marks the birth of hip-hop. It was on this day in 1973 that DJ Kool Herc played the famous block party at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. He used 2 turntables with copies of James Brown's album Sex Machine. By alternating the turntables, he produced an extended cut and mix of the percussion breakdown. How many musical or artistic movements have such a clear Genesis story? Today we remember Alex Haley, born this day in 1921 in Ithaca, New York. Haley had a 20-year career in the Coast Guard before becoming a prominent author. His 1965 book, The Autobiography of Malcolm X, was based on more than 50 in-depth interviews he conducted with the fighter for black empowerment. In 1976, he published Roots, the Saga of an American Family. It was based on family lore and research he conducted in Africa, and begins with the story of his ancestor, Kunta Kinte, who was kidnapped in the Gambia in 1767 and sold into slavery. It was, of course, made into a television series soon afterwards, and exposed a wide audience to the horrors of slavery and the resilience and courage of one family. Subsequent scholarship has tended to view the book more as a work of historical reconstruction than as a strictly accurate scholarly account of events. That takes nothing from the power of Haley's family saga. Remember Alex Haley today. And that is the Observatory, Tuesday the 11th of August, 2026.